What's up, guys? It's Bye here, and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms videos. Actually, today's video is not just for Rise of Kingdoms. Today, I will let you know what type of players I think are there for all of the games. Not just for Rise of Kingdoms. This can apply for any of the other games as well. First of all, there are two concepts that you need to know: that nothing in life is free, and the second concept is time is money. And like every hours you spending in the game grinding can be converted to money, pretty much. Uh, Bill Gates was once asked if there was $100 bill on the floor, would he pick it up? His answer was no, like he wouldn't pick it up because he could make a lot more than $100 per second. Uh, so for example, if you get 200 gems from like farming for an hour in Rise of Kingdoms, and like if you go and take a look at the store here, gem store, you can see that $200 you can buy 200 gems for 100 for $1.39. So in a sense, you can say that uh you make $1.39 an hour. Uh, so if you find like an extra job where you can make, let's say, $50 an hour, would you rather spend an hour to grind 200 gems, or would you rather go to do that extra work and spend $1.39 to buy 200 gems? Like the answer is pretty obvious, right? So like free to play players obviously have a lot more free times than most of like the people who pay to play in this game. They can spend more time in the game. People who spend like money in the game, they often are busy. They spend money so that they can keep up like with the same pace progression with other players. uh so like how far can you progress in the game is obviously depend on how much time, effort, and money you put in the game. Some player put in more time, some player put in more money. A player who put in a lot time and efforts can definitely make up for their lack of spending in the game. uh like I was always like a hardcore gamer my whole life. I've been 100% free to play player for many MMO games that I have played in the past. One of my first MMO game, I play as 100% free to play player. I got scammed when I tried to buy like, a cash up item from different players. The only way for me to buy a cash up item back then was like to pretty much give my account info to that player, and that player logged into my account and he's pretty much just wiped out my account. He took everything from me. But I did not quit. I started buying and reselling items and became one of the strongest 100% free to play player in that game. However, like I did spend a lot of time in the market trying to buy and reselling stuff. So like in my honest opinion, there are no such thing as 100% free to play players. Like you can refer to what I said earlier, nothing is free and time is money. Uh, with that being said, now I will tell you what type of player I think are there in every game. Uh, in general, I think there are only two type of players. The regular average Joe players, the including 100% free to play player, and people who spend some money to make their life easier in the game. The player plays the game like how it should be. They take the appropriate amount of time to progress throughout the game. There are like absolutely no reason for a 100% free to play player to separate yourself from other player in the game. What I've seen is a lot of player always go around and be the like free to play police. The player always go around making excuses for their lack of accomplishment, saying things like you can't do this or that if you are free to play players. Those players actually make like the hardcore free to play players look bad, and they kind of like annoying to be honest. A lot of things are possible in the game as long as you willing to put in the time and efforts. Um, and the other type of players are pay to win players. These players are either have a lot of money or they are addicted to spending in the game. The type of players spend a substantial amount of money in order to gain like huge advantages over the regular players. These players can be spotted easily, and most of the time we call them whales, mega spenders, and many other terms. A Z player can progress throughout the game at least 5 times faster compared to the regular players. So those are the two type of players that I think are there in all of the games. Let me know if you are agree or disagree in the comment section below. Uh, on September 6th will be officially my 2-year anniversary of playing Rise of Kingdoms. I will be doing a live stream to go over my account and how much I've spent in this game in detail and possibly answer any of the questions that people have on the live stream. If that's something you're interested in, mark it in your calendar and don't miss out. Thanks for watching, guys.